everyone, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well, and thank you for tuning in. I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers for joining in. It's really nice for me to see my channel growing so fast and to see that people are appreciating my work and my videos. So thank you all for supporting my channel. Today's reading will be for the star sign of Sagittarius. This reading and any other YouTube readings that I post on my channel are general and they might or might not resonate with all of you. So just take whatever resonates for you in your personal situation and leave the rest. So let's start this reading by shuffling the cards and asking my spirit guides and angels to help me and guide me to deliver a good, clear, accurate messages for the star sign of Sagittarius. So let me shuffle the cards. I'm just saging a little bit. This is my sage. Let me just light this again. I'm trying not to burn my tablecloth. I'm saging the cards and I'm saging the space around me. And I'm just asking, what are the messages for Sagittarius for this week? Maybe for the next 7 to 10 days? What is coming up for Sagittarius? The 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. So these cards are telling me that there is something in your past that made you feel really hurt, really sad, really lonely. The 5 of Cups is an emotional card. It shows this woman crying. She's disappointed, she's hurt, she's left alone, she's really missing someone. And she's shedding tears over something that's gone and something that's not longer there. And the 8 of Cups is about leaving this sad and like negative situation behind her. She felt disappointed. This card is about emotional disappointment, that she was expecting something a lot better to happen. Or maybe she was expecting that she will be happy, but she ended up sad and lonely and she was crying a lot. She does it like, if this refers to you, you don't have to shed real tears. You can be still crying inside and still feeling really down and like there is no joy in your life. Like you were just all left alone in the darkness just to go over the sadness that you feel in your heart. But the 8 of Cups is when something didn't work out the way you were expecting it and your own emotional needs were not met, because both of these cards are emotional. It means somebody's emotional needs are not being satisfied. They feel lonely, they feel unloved, they feel isolated. And this woman was expecting something beautiful and romantic to happen, but it didn't. So that really hurt her feelings and it really made her feel really alone. But now she's ready to walk away from this because there is no point of holding on to the past. The moon is about emotions, but it's also about illusions. So it could have been that somebody could have deceived her emotionally or manipulated her to believe that there is something romantic or beautiful that was about to happen, or she just deceived herself by having high hopes, or she having her wishful thinking, or she was just expecting something that was never meant to happen. So 8 of Cups is kind of forget about it and move on. Life will be a lot better sometime, somewhere in the future. Like this person is walking away towards the future. With the moon is, I don't know whether this is a man and a woman. I think it's a man. I would say with the moon, who is his only companion in this lonely journey that he's going through. So these two cards could represent how you're feeling about the past, that you're trying to process something emotionally that happened in your past. And instead of trying to think and be sad about what happened and why didn't it work out, I think the best advice that the cards are telling us, are giving us, is to walk away from this unhappy past and to walk away to find your happiness somewhere else. So let me ask, what is this woman walking towards? So this card that comes up here will be the direction that she's walking towards, and this will show what is next for her in her journey. Okay. So I'm shuffling the cards and let's see what comes up. Which card wants to come out? This one. Oh, there is the Fool that came up, and also in the Four of Cups. Okay, the Fool is about new beginnings, and I'm also having Justice. Okay, so that's good. So the Four of Cups is also emotional card. All the cups are emotional cards, and the Four of Cups is about feeling very withdrawn within your own personal emotional space and trying to reflect on your emotions, trying to heal your emotions, but not being open for any new contacts, or for, like, if this is a romantic situation, you don't feel like dating anyone else, you're just trying to reflect and to make sense of what happened in the past. So in a way, you closing yourself off emotionally from anyone else around you who would possibly like to date you or see you. This card means having the blues and having a little bit of a low mood. I won't say it's depressive kind of mood, but it's a low mood. Like, you just don't feel like it. You don't feel like socializing. You don't feel like talking. You don't feel like flirting or dating. You just have all this sadness and all this sadness to process. And also a word just came up to me, deserted. Like, you might have felt deserted and sad and lonely, that somebody left you behind and walked away from you, that somebody deserted you and they didn't show any care or attention towards you, and that made you feel unworthy, or like you don't matter how you feel. It doesn't matter how this makes you feel. That's what I'm picking up intuitively. I just kind of heard the word deserted. So Four of Cups is when you close off, but then towards the future, I'm having a new beginning. So the Fool means take your leap of faith and go after your dreams, go after what your heart really desires, because your heart will lead you on this new journey. You are starting something new. This is very much Sagittarius card. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. Both are identical. Both have the wanderlust in them. They're always up for new experiences, for new places, for new people. A lot of the Sagittarians are not afraid or not shy to travel abroad and meet new people. So you could be thinking about taking the leap into the next chapter of your life. You could be taking a leap towards something that is far away from home. You could be planning travels, like foreign travels. Or you could be dating someone who is from a very different background from yours, because they are different, and that's exciting for you, that they have something that the rest don't. So in sense that you will be discovering new worlds, new places, new cultures, new ways of thinking, and it's all very optimistic for you. And also the Justice, this means karmic justice, that after all this hurt and pain and abandonment, and somebody deserted you, you will get your justice. You will get your love that you wanted. Because I think this woman, all that she wanted was to feel loved and for somebody to care about her and how she feels. And the person abandoned you and they walked away. But it's your time now to walk away from that too. You will get your justice, and your justice will be this new person that's coming into your life. I don't know who exactly, what exactly, but I get the feeling that he's different. He's either from a different country, or he has traveled a lot himself. So he's like well-traveled individual, that he has seen a lot of the world he has seen a lot of different cultures, and he has more kind of extensive knowledge about the world rather than the boy like next door or your local town guys or something like that. I get like this is a big soul, somebody who's quite broad in his way of life, and you will really like that. So let me get what else we get for Sagittarius. I will ask the cards maybe. Who's this guy? Let's have a look. Who is coming in for Sagittarius? I feel for a lot of you, you could be away from home already, or you could be planning to leave home and to travel away. Like you will no longer be stuck in the grief and sadness that you were maybe in the last couple of years or so, trying to process your emotions. Who's this new guy? The Death card. Okay, this is Scorpio energy. This doesn't mean death. This card is Scorpio, and this card, I think, I'm not sure exactly which one, but to me, this is Sagittarius, because they have the wanderlust and they can't stop traveling. So this is Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, or the new person who is coming into your life could be a Scorpio. But also what this card means is that this new person, whether he is a Scorpio or he's not a Scorpio, he will change your life forever. That will be end of this sad past when you were feeling all left alone and you were crying and you were sad and you were isolated. This man is going to come in and he's going to change everything in a whole new way. The Death is about endings of the past, transformation from the ground, that everything is transforming and changing and you're growing and you're becoming a whole new person, and then a new beginning will come up for you. The Justice means you will get what you deserve. You will get the love that you deserve, and your story, your romantic story, will not end in sadness. This is not how this is going to be. Things are changing for you very fast. So Sagittarius and Scorpios both have a lot in common in sense of having fun together. They're both very fun-loving. The only thing is that Scorpio is possessive and is fixed water sign, which means their emotions are very fixed on one particular thing or one particular idea or one particular person. And Sagittarius is quite freedom loving, and they don't like constraints. They don't like people to restrict their movements. For a Sagittarius woman or a man to be happy, they need to feel free to do their own thing. And this is, sometimes it could be physical freedom, that they can just pick up their bags and go and travel wherever they want to travel to, and nobody can ask them or stop them where you're going, what you're doing. Or it could be mental freedom, philosophical freedom, that they have very broad ways of seeing, looking on life. So Sagittarius is a free soul. They are free spirits. Nobody can hold them tight, like down. So that's the only thing as that advice that I have, is if you're dealing with Scorpio, they are possessive and they can get jealous as well. And they can turn a little bit toxic. These are the negative traits of Scorpio, that they want to have what's theirs is theirs. And Sagittarius, it's more like they don't feel they need to belong to anybody. They just feel that their freedom is only theirs, and they can conquer the world if they want to, as far as they have their freedom. So bear that in mind. But otherwise, both are really funny, both are very social, both are very fun-loving, very exciting. They always like, I would say Sagittarius and Scorpio are partners in crime. There's always, not real crime, but just being naughty and doing silly things and getting themselves into all sorts of situations that they can have a laugh after. What else we get for Sagittarius? Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. So these are good cards, okay? This means this new person that's coming into your life will have true love, true love and true intentions towards you. This is the true love card. It's a new beginning as well. The Ace of Cups, it's starting something entirely new. And the Two of Cups means that you will both seek spiritual and loving union between each other. You will feel you understand each other very well. You could be kindred spirits. You could have a lot of similar ways of understanding yourselves and understanding the other. And also you could be mirroring each other. Like, this is a very nice card when it comes to emotional connections and trust and bonds. It's almost like you've already been through the same already. So you have a lot to share and there's a lot of mutual understanding between you. So, so the future looks a lot brighter for Sagittarius. You can dry your tears now, and whatever happened in the past, it was probably not meant to be for you, you know. Something better's coming. I don't know why I get that feeling about traveling a lot and experiencing, because of the Fool. When I saw the Fool, I see this woman like she's just about to take off somewhere, like on a very long journey, and she's so keen and she can't kind of, she doesn't look back to what it was in the past. She's only looking forward and up. So kind of optimistic. So what I'm going to do is, this was at the bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. It means your wish will come true, wish fulfillment and satisfaction, and you will feel happy and blessed and lucky that you had all your personal wishes like fulfilled, emotionally feeling happy and content within yourself, that you found someone who will make you feel content and happy instead of making you feel unloved and unwanted and having these blues and this sadness and questioning your worth, whether you weren't good enough for them or whether there's someone better, because all these are quite sad and kind of depressive cards. But this is exactly the opposite. This is about feeling good and happy about yourself, having all your emotional needs fulfilled from the new relationship or this new person who's coming in. So I'm going to shuffle some cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let me just get a sip of water. This is my beautiful unicorn glass. I don't know if you can see the unicorn. I got a unicorn and it says magical, because I'm magical, so. Right, so I'm asking the moon, the Queen of the Moon Oracle, what is going on? What's coming up for Sagittarius? Self-reflection. So this card is about mirroring and seeing each other through the eyes of the other, in a way, seeing some kind of synchronicity between each other. And you could have the feeling that you have met this person before, or you have something a lot in common. It could be a twin flame, kindred spirit, and also this card is about kindred spirit and seeing a reflection of yourself in the other. See how these dolphins are? They're like different because they're different colors, but they're very much a mirror image of each other. So you might have found your twin flame, and the true love, true and genuine love that he's going to have in his heart for you is going to cancel and is going to clear all these past hurts that you had. And that will be your major kind of change. Also, this card is linked with winter, when in winter it gets really cold and all the life outside just disappears. So it's time for rejuvenation and preparation for the new life that will come up in springtime. So you could have been going through something like that. And this transformation will only take you to the new person who has true, genuine, loving intentions for you. You're going to have really fun time with them. They could travel a lot. They could show you the world. And also, this new person will be your justice. It will be your karmic justice that you'll be getting exactly what you wanted, exactly what you wished for, exactly what you deserve to have, and that will cancel all the pains from the past. So let me get some more cards from this deck, and then I will shuffle some cards from the unicorns. This card says a resilience. So what it means is you can see this woman who is struggling under the weight of all these burdens that she's carrying on her back. You see that she's bent over and she's struggling, and see how heavy these burdens are. And when I look into the photo, I see like tentacles. I see some creepy crawlies. These are not plants. I thought it was some kind of a plant at first, but when you look closer, these are tentacles of, it could be emotional burdens. This could be what is going through your mind. It could be the nightmares, the dark night of the soul that you've been going through. And this has been burdening you so much that you feel you have to carry all these emotional, mental burdens with you, and you keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you don't know when all this will end. But resilience means like after all you've been through, this only build up a stronger you. And from now on, you'll be able to manage anything that life has to give. But life will give you a good thing from now on. The next cycle, the next chapter, the full card is about a whole new chapter that begins, and it's very positive and optimistic new chapter. But when you go into your new chapter, you will already have the resilience to deal with everything, okay? And let's get what oh yeah, the oracle of the unicorns. I'm gonna get some cards from that one. So this is from the oracles from the unicorns. I don't know where my head is tonight. I think it's getting late now, so I'm a bit off. Okay. Dance. Move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. So I would say this is about either physical expression of your emotions, or it could be about enjoying life and being happy and feeling like dancing and just moving through life with dance in your dance feet instead of that. Instead of being burdened under the heavy load and struggling to be putting one foot in front of the other because your load is so heavy, you will be dancing on your tippy toes from now on. And what else we get? Let's get another card from this. All the sad, bad, and lonely times are over. So don't feel, and you have nothing to hold on to anymore. Because if the past was so bad and so unfulfilling emotionally for you, then you just need to let go. The past is in the past. So let's have a look. What is this? This card wants to come out. Rebirth. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. I would say this card is very much like the death card, because the death means when you leave the past behind you, is gone now, it's dead. It will never ever come back, and never ever be the same for you. And the death is about rebirth as well. It's about death and the birth of the new. And this one says rebirth. So you are emerging as a whole new person out of this darkness. You're emerging as your better self, your more improved self, and you're looking forward to the future with very wide eyes. You have bright hopes for the future. So I'm going to end this reading now. I hope you enjoyed it and it was helpful for you. If you like to book a private reading with me, you can book one from my Etsy shop. I've left the link in the description box. I wish you all the best, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.